Previously on Vanguard.
Could you tell me the whereabouts of buddy number 6 right now?
Error.
Actually, I guess I should probably tell you, I'm building a big tower on the edge of the city, and, well, when it's done, I'll let you know. Every superhero team needs a base.
Paradigm sitting in his penthouse apartment, his fingers steepled in front of his face. Wallaby. Have I done something to offend you? I thought we had an understanding. Yeah, he can still get in, but Wisp is going to immediately turn around because there's a giant mammoth behind him.
Go! Mammoth, get the rock out of here and go!
Hello and welcome to Vanguard. As always, I'm Sloth. Joining me this week is Labby playing Hoshi.
Hello.
James playing the Wallaby.
Hello.
Kerby playing Mr. Nobody.
Hello.
Shira, and I'm already dreading this, playing Lazarus.
Hello.
And Lyra playing Stampede.
Hello.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Sloth.
Okay then. As we announced last week, Kerby does have a new podcast, but he probably knows a bit more about than we do. So Kerby, go ahead.
Yeah, so I started a new podcast called Prime by Cortex, which is a podcast where we sit down with Cortex Prime writers and creators, and also just talk about the Cortex Prime system. It's a generic role-playing game that can be used for any system or setting. And yeah, if you want to learn more about it, just come check it out.
I think Cortex is cool because you can use it to run any setting you'd like.
Yeah, didn't you do an episode on what Avatar: The Last Airbender would look like in Cortex?
Yeah, I've done Avatar: The Last Airbender. I've also done Westworld. And that's it so far. So if you want to make suggestions for games you want to see in the Cortex role-playing system, you just send them over to me. It can be anything. It can be a mashup of stuff. So if you want to know what, I don't know, Alien meets New Girl is like, I'll do it. Just send it my way.
And where can they send that to?
Oh, that's a good question, Sloth. Well, you can find us on Twitter at PPC Pod. You can also find us on Facebook if you just look for Prime by Cortex. And you can also email us. We're affiliated with D20 Radio, so you can send that to primebycortex@d20radio.com.
That wasn't scripted or anything. I just, I feel like I know how to get in contact with you, but others don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Shira has requested some time as well.
Yes. I am happy to announce that we have a sponsor this episode.
We don't.
Very official.
Go on.
This is not real.
We are sponsored today by dogs. Yes, you heard it right. You have one, your neighbor has one. We're sponsored by all of dogs in the universe. The species is just supporting our podcast financially and morally, and we just wanted to give them a shout out. So remember, supporting this podcast is supporting dogs.
It doesn't.
Wow.
Whoa.
I don't have a dog.
What an honor.
Mm-hmm. And I think
Shout out to all the dogs.
I think next week we're supposed to have a very famous guest, Mr. Bud, first name Air, on the show.
Which one?
There's more than one.
There's many buds.
Yeah.
Which one did we book?
The basketball playing one.
You
A lot of
promised me
them
this
did.
wouldn't become a promo for terrible movies. You
That
promised
wasn't
that to
me.
me.
I promised, but that wasn't me.
I've
That
got
was
some
Kurt.
bad news. I've got some bad news about the first bud. He is a skeleton. That's bad for you guys, but good for me because I can take the bones. I'll take them.
Okay. So this whole thing was brought about because Shira very recently got the revelation that on Crystal Vibe's farm, the majority of those dogs are ghosts.
I thought they were immortal. I just
No.
thought We're all lifeless. Like, not lifeless, but deathless.
And I guess this is Shira's way of dealing with that. So let's
Yeah.
jump in, shall we?
Straight denial.
Let me cope.
I'm ready to game.
Let's do this.
Okay, well, let's start where we left off. Stampede, or I guess I should say Ginny, you've woken up in a very familiar minivan. You're in the back seat, a bag of Mickey D's, and a gallon of Sunny D. Listening to your parents. You're not quite sure where you're going. They told you you're going on a very long vacation with them. Playing Ginny's father will be James.
That's me.
Oh my gosh, it's my dad.
Errol Harlow. And I will be playing Meryl Harlow.
Oh, that's my mom.
Now, is there any sort of voice you'd like me to do?
Channel Danny DeVito from Matilda as best as you can.
We know you
Alright.
could do
Oh.
it.
Are you gonna have a super sad backstory?
You know it.
Oh no.
What about Meryl? Bear in mind, I'm not great at accents, so try.
You don't have to do an accent, just speak like a very high-strung businesswoman. Or not businesswoman, I think real estate agent, more like.
Okay. So, driving into Smoky Mountain National Park, Meryl scans the parking lot and whispers up to Daryl, "Drive a little further, there's too many cars here."
Mom? Oh, where are we going?
We're going on a hiking trip, sweetie.
Are we gonna go into the woods?
Oh yeah, right into the Smoky Mountains. Trees
Do they
everywhere.
call them that because the mountain smokes like a pipe? Does the mountain know smoking is bad for you?
Maybe you could go have a talk with the mountain.
I've never talked to a mountain before. Is there like a what do I do? How do I talk to a mountain?
Well, everyone's got to know that smoking's bad for you. Just walk up to the mountain and tell it yourself.
But are you gonna come with me?
Oh yeah.
So
You will continue driving as much as you can.
you do. You continue driving until you find a trailhead that seems to be completely empty. Probably not one of their more popular trails. I mean, the Appalachian Trail goes pretty far. So, three of you gear up and head out into the mountains. It's a steep climb, and then after a couple hours walking up the Appalachian Trail, Meryl gets a great idea. Says, "Okay, sweetie, we've been following these for a while right now, but these markers on the trees, but they're put up there by bad people. So I thought it would be fun if we could go off this trail. We could find our own way. Wouldn't that be fun?"
Oh, did the bad people put them there so you can't talk to the mountain?
Yeah, the smokers put it up there.
This is how they find the way when they're bringing tobacco to the mountain. This is how they find their way. Mountain will be expecting us if we come this way.
Wait, is the mountain bad too?
No, but we're trying to sneak up on the mountain, right?
Okay.
Look, the element of surprise is the only thing we have on our side.
Okay, so do I go in the opposite direction of the marker?
Yeah, if you see these markers, you know you're going the wrong way.
Okay, so we have to go. So he just like spins around. Oh, I don't know which way to go. I guess we just go in the way that's not that way. So I'll go this way?
Perfect. Let's go.
Okay. this is weird, because aren't we on the mountain? So can we just talk to the mountain right now?
Oh, but you gotta find the mountain's ears, sweetie.
Oh.
Because mountains are big. Their ears are really far apart.
And we're small. Imagine like an ant is talking to you. You can't hear an ant.
Okay, so we're like ants, and we have to find the mountain's ear. So where are we on the mountain right now, then, if we're not on the ear?
Where do you think we are?
Belly button.
No. Not even close. We're on the mountain's left arm right now.
Dad, you're really good at this.
Well, this is what nature's all about. Let's keep going, sweetie.
Okay, but can we rest soon? I'm tired.
That's a good idea. Tell you what. Why don't we play a game? We'll set up camp, I'll make lunch. But while we're waiting for lunch, let's play hide and seek.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did you bring my favorite snacks?
We sure did. She's going to hand you over the McDonald's bag, and I'm reading directly off your backstory.
Okay.
It contains 3 Big Macs and also a gallon of Sunny D.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, sweetie. So we're gonna count to 100. You go find a good hiding spot.
I'm gonna go find the ear. You'll never find me.
Okay.
Oh, you might, because I told you where. Okay, I'm not gonna be at the ear.
1. And she's...
Okay, bye.
How many times have I told you to stop buying the gallon of Sunny D?
It's what she wanted, all right? Listen,
It's a whole gallon.
Listen, you're the one who wanted to get rid of her, all right? It's her last meal. Let her have it.
It doesn't sound so good when you... Last meal. Anyway.
Okay, trailhead's that way. All right, we're going to cut back to reality for a moment. So, back to reality. Hoshi and Stampede, Hoshi and Wallaby, ever since Stampede took that tea, she has started wandering around the ranch. You see her now, she's made her way into a bush by the cattle fields, where she is hiding. She's gotten down to the crouch position, her hands around her knees. There's a couple of the puppies who have followed her here. What are you doing?
Oh, God. You think we should, keep an eye on Stampede?
Yeah, she's zonked out.
I'm just gonna start following Stampede.
Yeah, so it's Hoshi.
At a comfortable distance.
All right. Mr. Nobody.
Yes.
You had expressed a desire to join this group when you got back. So, you have received an email from Stampede and a few from Lazarus as well about their intentions to come out to this ranch. What have you been doing for the last day after the investigation concluded?
I have been driving for Goober because I need to make money. But also just reading up on a bunch of vampire novels. I think I've gone through 1.5 in the last day.
Oh, which novels?
I went through 1.5 of the Dusk trilogy. That's with the sparkling space vampires.
Nice save.
I have no idea what you might be referring to.
Well, so
Definitely not copyright infringement.
well,
No.
it's about vampires who are made in America and they're considered sparkling because they're not made in Transylvania. So sparkling vampires.
Okay.
As opposed to mineral vampires.
No, I heard that made an appearance in the last book, but I'm not there yet. Don't spoil it for me.
All right. Well, they have since they've arrived, they have sent you the address of the ranch out in the middle of the country. If you'd like to join in.
Yeah, I'll join in.
Well, when you arrive, you are going to find a stand with a bunch of apples and apple cider being sold. There is snow on the ground, but it's melting, and you're as you drive down a long dirt road, you're going to find Stampede surrounded by puppies hiding in a bush, and Hoshi and Wallaby not far behind.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to slowly come up, and I assume I'm outside my car at this point.
You can if you want to be.
No, I'm not Wallaby. I'm Mr. Obai. Yeah, I'll. I think I'll pull the car over a good 30 yards away. Get out, boba tea in hand, mask already on, uniform on, and say, "Hey, what's up, everyone? What's going on? What's she doing in the bushes?"
Stampede's tripping.
Yeah, we're just keeping an eye on her, making sure she doesn't hurt herself.
Oh,
Or the
I get it.
puppies.
I get it. And I'm like tapping the side of my head. You don't want to get caught with that kind of stuff in city limits. Got it.
Look, we're not.
What?
I don't do that.
Oh,
I
No,
don't even
no.
know what he's talking about.
She got it from this crystal lady.
oh, I don't really believe in crystals myself, but okay. How's she doing? And I kind of walk closer to Stampede and squat down beside her if I can.
We don't believe in crystals.
They're real.
Yes,
I
and you
can
don't-
throw one at you.
No, like all that like healing properties of crystals and stuff like that.
Look, I can jump from the ground to the top of like a 15-story building. If I can do that, crystals can probably heal people.
I mean, I assume you just worked out for that.
Have you seen the pouch? That's an unholy abomination.
Surgery?
All right, this is unimportant. Is there anything you need? It's good to see you.
Good to see y'all. No, I just wanted to see how y'all were doing, and it's been a while since we did a team up, so I'm here.
We're kind of like bird watching, except instead of a
Yeah.
bird, it's Stampede.
And some puppies.
Who here was fired from Vanguard officially?
Wallaby raises his hand.
All right, because I definitely showed up in my Vanguard uniform. I assume Wallaby, you're not wearing it anymore.
Nope, he's just wearing street clothes.
Oh, okay. I thought we were investigating something. Are we off duty or?
Oh, I actually got
In
fired.
trouble. He got in trouble.
I am sipping my boba tea at that moment, and I spit it out. I'm like, what?
Well, I'm starting a new superhero organization. Don't exactly have a name for it or anything like that yet, but that's why I got fired. I just felt kind of cooped up in Vanguard.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I mean,
You're obviously invited, Mr. Nobody, if you'd like a job.
does it pay right away, or is it kind of an intern thing like it is with Vanguard?
It's more of a commission type thing.
Like share rides, except for heroes?
I'll pay you. We'll work it out.
Oh, yeah. Say less. I'm in.
You get the feeling Wallaby hasn't thought about this at all.
I want to ask, by the way, what exactly are the red wallabies or the wallaby street clothes?
He wears just like some khaki pants and a nice shirt. He looks pretty nice, actually.
Okay, let's jump to Lazarus. Lazarus, in the last 24 hours, you have, I guess Tony Stark style, become an expert in an entirely new field to you, of linguistics in this case. I'm told.
I have not slept in more than 24 hours. But letters have meaning.
Okay, well. I would now, if you would like, you can go back to the rock, which I believe you left that in Stampede's mansion, did you not?
Yes.
Okay. And you know how to get in. Stampede told you.
Yes, she let us.
Okay, so if you would like to go back there and give another attempt at the roll now that you have this new skill set, I will allow it.
I would very much like to. I will just stare intently at the yoga ball. Just try to decipher its secrets.
All right, roll them bones.
Ooh, 26.
Okay, well, your vision is a little blurry, it always is, but you sort of have a moment where you're smacking yourself in the forehead. The language is actually English. Old English, though. Pre-Norman invasion. Almost an entirely distinct language. But, and also the author has clearly taken some very liberal swipes with how they made the lettering. The lettering, it utters a few prayers, and one note that of particular interest to you is, God save the souls who guard this cursed stone, shield it from flame and the sun's light, and keep it far from the eyes of those who would quicken the horror within.
Wait, can you repeat that again? God save the souls who guard this stone, keep it away from what?
God save the souls of those who guard this stone, shield it from flame and the sun's light, keep it far from the eyes of those who would quicken the horror contained within. This we charge you in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Okay. You had me up until Jesus Christ.
Why did you... I mean, you can probably guess, given the number of Christian prayers on there, that it was very likely monks or perhaps members of the priesthood who had written this.
Yeah, Lazarus is, I guess, just not that religious. It's like, he's doing it just because, like, humanity and all, not for Jesus. Though I'm sure he was a great person.
Well, you gathered this message was probably not intended for you.
How dare you? Everything's intended for me. Okay, so...
I guess what I mean is that, pre-Norman invasion was a long time ago, and they never anticipated a very attractive, intelligent sloth.
Thank you for acknowledging that I'm attractive, of course. I'll try to find a post-it and just stick it on there that says, do not put in direct sunlight. And does it have any other messages? Any other writings?
As I said, the rest of the writings appear to be prayers. Very common prayers, like the rosary prayers.
Yeah,
Father,
not
Hail
interested
Mary.
in that.
I mean, it's fairly common. It's the Lord's Prayer is written in everywhere. You don't need to memorize that.
I don't, but I'm gonna start making notes, like translating everything that's written, even the prayers, and then writing it on papers and sticking it to where it's written. Basically, translating the whole rock and putting the interpretations on there.
Okay.
So it's going to be in a cocoon of sticky notes.
Yes. It's basic. I'm preparing it for when you guys get back, and I'm just waiting to hear news from Stampede, Wallaby, or Hoshi.
Speaking of which, let's jump back to Stampede. Or Ginny, I'm sorry. Ginny, your parents really bad at hide and seek. It's been hours. Where did you decide to hide?
I think I climbed a tree, and I found like a tree that had like a notch in it, and I climbed inside. Because I think I'm like 5 years old at this point, so I'm pretty small.
Maybe Stampede is just really good at hide and seek.
But at this point, she'll, pop her little head out of this notch in this tree, and you're like, Mom? Dad?
So, listen, it's been hours. This tree is right up your butt. It's starting to hurt. So, you're gonna need to climb down.
Yeah, I'll climb down.
Wandering around, you don't really remember the direction that your parents were in. And even if you were, obviously they're out there looking for you, so why would they be back there? So, you continue to walk until you find it must be the ear. There's a big hole in the side of the mountain.
Oh, obviously I'm gonna go in and tell it smoking is bad. And maybe ask the mountain for help. Be like, hello? Mountain? My name is Ginny. I'm lost, but I'm glad I ran into you because smoking is bad, and can you help me find my parents?
You hear an echo, or maybe you don't know it's an echo of my parents.
No, my parents, not your parents.
Your parents?
Yeah, do you know where they are?
They are?
Can you show me where they are? Can you take me there? Do you have arms?
Looking a little deeper into this the mountain's ear, it's made of rock, and you see something deeper in. It's white, whatever it is.
Mountain, I think you have earwax. Will you help me if I get your earwax out?
Get your earwax out.
Okay. But the deal's a deal, Mountain, okay? After this, you have to help me.
Help me.
Okay. Yeah, she'll approach whatever the white thing is.
So inside, you see someone, or you think it's someone. But all their skin and muscle is gone. That's just bones.
Happy Halloween!
And there's a bunch of other bones all around. You see a stick clasped in the hands of the Halloween decoration. I guess is how you're interpreting it. It's really, really intricately carved. You can see that on the head is a big bear. A bear head on top of the stick.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna grab it, obviously. Cool thing.
Okay, the skeleton, which shouldn't really be able to maintain its shape, still does somehow. And it holds on really tightly to the stick. The eyes of the bear begin to glow. And shoot out two bright yellow beams. And they highlight in the walls, there's this weird writing. You've just started to read. But you're pretty sure that those aren't words, whatever they are. But you look into them, and your head starts to hurt. It hurts a lot. You hear screaming in your ears of 1,000 terrified animals, all their voices going on at once.
I think this is very painful for a child, so she's just gonna, her knees will just buckle and fall to the ground, holding her head.
Now, after they start to get quiet down, you slip into sleep. Cutting back to the real world. You all see Stampede leave her hiding spot, stumble around for a bit, into the field, still with a little line of puppies following her, and she starts to scream.
Stampede, you okay?
I don't want to scream into the mic, but I would scream.
Oh gosh, should we check on him?
Yeah.
How are the puppies reacting?
They kind of, at the start of the scream, they kind of recoiled away and are walking around in little arcs a little further away from her.
Tail between their legs.
Wallaby, you're going to get a phone call.
What was that? I'm sorry.
Wallaby, you're getting a phone call.
I'll pick up the phone.
So, it's Sarah Price, and she has vetted a couple of contractors for you for building of your new headquarters. They just want some details. What exactly is it you want to design? Now, obviously, we're talking about the drafts of the blueprints for your building. So,
Oh yeah, okay. He kind of covers the phone and says, "Nobody, Hoshi, can you take care of Stampede?"
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And then he just wanders off and starts going through every detail of the building he wants.
you have a couple highlights for the fans.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be the whole thing.
So, we're building a giant skyscraper-sized tower in the shape of a V. Which I know what you're thinking. And yes, it's going to be structurally sound. There's no need to worry about that.
I was very worried.
It's definitely not going to fall over. We're going to have a food court. We're going to have, for security, we're going to have a giant labyrinth. We're going to have illusions that we use to trick people who come in that we don't want.
So wait, like a hedge labyrinth, or?
No, like a labyrinth of actual walls.
Oh.
And we're going to have lasers. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic.
Don't forget the asterisks.
Oh, there's also an asterisk on the V, in case anybody was going to confuse us for Vanguard. That was Kerby's idea.
It's actually a wind turbine to generate power. Right?
Yeah, we're into green power.
I think you mean turbine.
We like renewable energy here at the V organization that will be named at some point.
Definitely not Vanguard, though.
Yeah.
So, Hoshi and Mr. Nobody, after a few moments, you see Stampede stop screaming and then pass out.
Oh. Hoshi has like a little cardigan on, and she takes it off and makes a little pillow and puts it under Stampede's head.
I mean, we should probably move her, right? You can put her in my car.
I don't want her freaking out.
Okay. And Mr. Nobody is going to look around at all the puppies, and yeah, he's gonna look around for a stick to maybe get them to chase after.
Let me check the skills. Really, there isn't an animal handling skill in this game. Alright. Just straight up presence if you want.
Okay. Yeah, that should be fine.
It's not going to be hard. They're puppies.
Too bad I'm
Wow.
not here with my zoology expertise.
Would you like to be? I mean, you can communicate with the rest of the group if you'd like.
I'm still studying the egg.
Okay. So, everyone that's on the field who is not currently tripping, could I get a perception roll, please?
Okay.
26. Wow.
Alright, my perception is down here. Doi. 25.
James.
15.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Nobody and Hoshi. Hey, Wisp's here.
Oh. Hey.
Well, not close to you. He's rolling down the road.
Oh.
Like rolling in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Dust kicking up.
Does it seem like Wisp is aware of our presence?
I'm gonna guess yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. How far is the road away from us at this point?
I mean, the closest point of the road to you, it's a couple 100 feet. He's way on the other side of the ranch, though.
I'm imagining at this point Wallaby is still talking to Sarah. There's a lot to go over.
Yeah.
Is this one of the people that Wallaby maybe poached from Vanguard, or?
No, that was Stampede's mentor. They're an asshole.
Right. Okay.
Cut back to Stampede for a moment. Stampede. You
Yes.
wake up. You're still in the cave, but you hear crying.
I was crying. Am I almost crying?
No, it's not you crying. It's outside somewhere.
Hello?
You sound very young, whoever they are.
Hello? Does somebody need help? Are you okay?
Are you going to the source of the sound?
Yes, I am.
So, exiting the cave and following the noise, you're eventually going to find two skunks. One appears to be bleeding and not moving. Another, much, much smaller one, is kind of nudging up against it, just saying, Mom? Mom, I'm sorry I made the noise. I'll be quiet now. Just please wake up.
This is gonna be sad as Hello? Are you crying?
It sees you, it sticks its tail up, and it sort of just runs off into a pile of leaves nearby.
Wait, no! I just want to help.
It has
I'll
not
follow.
gone very far. It's like 2 feet away.
Really? I'm not gonna hurt you. I promise.
You're not gonna eat me?
Wait, you understood me? I understand you. No, I'm not gonna eat you. No, I promise.
My mom will wake up. It's been like that a really long time.
I think your mom needs to sleep for a long time because whatever happened to her looked bad.
Fucking Christ, this is sad.
And she gonna wake up.
I don't know.
I'm hungry. I'm scared. I'm alone.
You're not alone. I'm here with you. I'll wait with you until your mom wakes up. I have food, so I think that's like 2 of them, and I can try to make you not scared. So maybe 3. I can help you if you let me.
Roll a d20. Just straight d20.
Okay. 16.
Okay, he will come out of the pile.
Hi. It's gonna be okay. Why don't you come with me and we'll eat something, and then we're gonna go put your mom in a really nice place to sleep. Because I don't think outside of a weird cave is nice enough for your mom.
Alright, cutting back to reality. Stampede is going to wander over to one of the puppies and pick it up in her arms.
Oh. Oh, she picks up her cardigan and puts it back on. I guess she's good.
I'm just gonna watch very carefully to make sure that Stampede doesn't chuck the puppy or anything like that.
Yeah.
Wisp is now getting a lot closer. One of the the dogs, who is still alive and very happy living on that farm upstate, Lazarus, is going to notice him and also notice you, Mr. Nobody, and run back to the house.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
As Wisp is getting closer, one of the dogs, that again is totally alive because dogs live for 30 years in this setting apparently, is going to notice both two new people that have come to the farm and run back to the house with Crystal.
I feel like one of us should go check that out, but I'm also not quite sure what we're doing here at the ranch, Hoshi.
Something. Wait, does Hoshi know why they're there? I can't remember.
I'll definitely know about the egg.
I mean, you're not here because of the egg. You're here because Stampede needed guidance on how to get Oreo back.
Okay, yeah. We came here to try to get that little skunk friend of hers back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think one of us should go. Yeah, I'd go. I think we both look to see if Wallaby's done on the phone.
And we're gonna need a laser turret. And when I have the design for the computer myself, hang on,
I guess
personality and everything.
I guess so.
Yeah, I'll stick with Stampede.
Just make sure Stampede doesn't like.
Yeah, no hurting the puppy.
Yeah. Okay. And I go off in a half jog.
You're heading towards the house?
I'm heading away from the situation. Yeah, I'm heading toward the house.
Okay. So, again, arriving at the house, you weren't here for the original description, but there's probably, there are dogs everywhere, all chocolate Labrador retrievers. Pretty much everything that you can hang a wind chime off has a wind chime hanging off of it. This is a nice, cute little cottage. Knocking on the door, you are going to see a massive woman who, dressed in a big pink muumuu with a leather band on her head and John Lennon song that says, "Oh, hey! How can I help you?"
Hey, yeah. Hi. I'm nobody. I'm here because my friend is looking for their pet skunk, I think, named Oreo.
Oh, yeah, you're one of Stampede's friends. Well, come on in, I'll fix you a glass of tea.
Oh, yeah, that would be lovely.
So, I didn't see you with the first group, but, you know, I'm always here to help pilgrims. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, I just really want to help my friend out.
Oh, man, she's in a place now where she can only she can really help herself at the moment. All we can do is guide her on the right path.
Uh-huh. I try to glance out the window, see if I have a point of view of Stampede and the puppies and all that.
No, they're kind of far off. And the dog who had initially seen you has now arrived. It's going to walk right through the wall and whisper something in Crystal's ears. As, "Uh-oh. You excuse me a moment."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is Crystal Wisp's ex?
No.
Damn it, Sloth!
You missed the greatest opportunity there.
I don't think so.
Oh my god, what if, like, okay, Crystal's his ex, and, like, that's what, like, when she broke up with him, he started being, like, all sour, and, like, that's why the way he is.
Now, I have Wisp's backstory planned out. There are many reasons why he's sour, but that, I'm afraid, isn't one of them. Crystal is going to come back with an assault rifle, or what appears to be an assault rifle. You don't know if it's actually modified to be. Listen, you're not a cop, right?
No. Quite the opposite. I prefer my tea without lead.
Well, yeah, listen, the Fuzz is here. I'm familiar with this particular one. He's a real hard ass. And I'm gonna need to go deal with that.
Uh-oh.
Sure. Do you mind if I look for Oreo, or is Oreo even here, or I'm just really here for the skunk?
Oh, no, this... Oreo isn't in a physical place. Oreo is in her heart. Well, and the metaphysical ethereal plane, but she's building a bridge to Oreo to bring him into this world again. It's here, just read my book.
Oh, okay. And if there's a copy of the book around, I will begin reading it and just go take a seat.
So, Hoshi and Wallaby. Wisp is going to stop at the edge of the fence, and he's gonna stare at you a moment. If you don't talk to him, he will talk first.
Okay, yeah, that's everything. Yep, thanks, Sarah.
Yeah, Hoshi's focusing more on keeping Lazarus from throwing the puppy.
Okay, I'm sorry, who is this joker? Who are you?
I'm just here for Stampede. You stay
She's
out of my
high
way.
right now.
What?
She's high. Like real high.
There's a sudden realization of over Wisp's face when he realizes what ranch he's on. Doesn't matter. Stay out of my way. This doesn't have to get ugly.
You're not gonna be able to get through to it right now.
Yeah. Also, she's got the puppy. Just kind of wait till she puts that down.
Let's cut back to Stampede for a moment. Stampede!
Yes.
So, a few days have passed, and you brought your new friend with you. Have you given him a name yet?
Oreo, because he has a white stripe, like an Oreo.
Oreo is very sick. He has not been able to eat any of the food that you've given him. He just spits it up.
Oh no. Oreo. Oreo, I don't know what to do. What's wrong?
He very weakly says, "Hold."
I'll hold him close to me. I'll keep you warm, but what do we do? Oreo?
You stay with him a while, but he's just too small. He can't survive without his mother. He's too young. And he passes away in your arms.
No!
I will find you, Sloth, and I will kill you.
No!
Don't you
This episode. Oh,
Stampede?
That was a moment of silence for Oreo. She's inconsolable. She cries for days and days and makes the long trek to back where they buried his mother, and she lays him next to where they put his mom.
Unfortunately, you don't have days for that.
I don't.
Your pain in this moment causes a surge in your mind, and you see those same shapes that you had seen in the cave on the walls burning an image in your head and begin to shift, form, and bend into a shape of your companion. It's almost like you could see him right in front of you and reach out your arm and touch him.
I'll reach out my arm and try.
As you grab onto his hand, that shape moves. And it's real. It's as real, and it's right in front of you.
Oreo?
And he looks kind of confused. He's no longer shivering and meek. He says, What happened?
You went cold. And then you just... But how are you here?
It's strange. It's almost alien. Oreo is still in your arms, the Oreo that you knew, but he's also there, right in front of you.
Do you feel better? Are you okay?
I don't feel anything. I'm fine. Everything... I'm not hungry anymore. I'm not cold. I'm not anything.
I thought I lost you. I thought I lost you. I thought I was going to be alone again. But you're okay. And she's going to start crying again.
This is still while she's carrying his corpse.
Well, we're going to cut back to the real world now.
You're a monster.
Give us a minute. Oreo just died.
Okay, I can give you a minute if you need it.
Oh my god, he was just a baby.
And Sloth killed him.
I didn't write the backstory.
I didn't specify how he died. I thought he actually lived a nice long life.
Nope, baby.
Oh my god. Like, it makes... Yeah. God, I can't wait to see Oreo again and give him a hug.
So...
Now,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, now you really have to, like, bring Oreo back. Like, finish this emotional, like, journey so you can bring Oreo back just to give him a hug.
Absolutely. I'll hug him for you.
Well, I would say, and I can cut this out if you want, but I'm just going to ask the question. Lazarus, you pretty much, at this point, completely translated the entirety of the...
Yes.
What would you like to do next?
Lazarus will try to conduct research into what it's made of, the ball, and if anything has any artifact described like it has appeared in any temples, religious churches, anywhere in the England territory like Saxon.
Okay, give me a technology roll. I'm assuming you're doing this research online.
I am. Also, I don't think libraries would be that. Libraries are limited, but and good, but limited. Natural 20. Plus 16, 36.
Yeah.
Okay. You find no information specifically about any group that had interacted with this, but you do find a painting. And on this painting, you see this object in a cage, buried beneath the earth. You know, you've seen those old medieval paintings with the weird misshapen bodies and the flat faces.
Yeah, I know.
And you see a painting of the exact same building, but it's on where this thing had been sealed away, but the building is on fire. There's a bunch of angry-looking men dressed in black robes who are throwing torches at the structure, and as the building's burning and there's fire in the tomb where this thing was sealed, you see a claw ripping out of the stone.
How big is the claw?
Based off the size of the stone in this picture, you would say this claw is probably, I don't know, maybe about the size of a human arm.
Oh my god. Oh. So that was the same building where I had previously seen the ball, the egg.
Well, no,
in
you
the
see,
cage.
there's two pictures. One of it with it sealed away, and then sort of a picture of the same building that being set on fire.
Do I know that the one with it on fire happened after? The one after the painting of it being in the cage?
What I'm saying is it's the same painting. There's one painting that half the painting is normal, and the other half is it on fire.
This might be a egg that spawned something not good. Okay, that's not great. I'm gonna send a text to Wallaby and say, turns out we have an evil egg. How's Oreo coming up?
Wallaby replies, "Why are you telling me about this?"
That's actually kind of a good point.
Yeah. You don't know Stampede's high.
I guess I don't know Stampede's high. Yeah, I text that to Stampede instead. Sorry, I metagame for a second. I'm very ashamed. I won't do it again.
Okay, cutting back to the reality, you see once again, that Stampede has started to bawl uncontrollably, just and scream and just pain of loss and all that stuff. Wisp knocks, without even touching it, knocks the fence out of his way.
Okay.
And you see Crystal riding up on a tractor with an assault rifle.
I love her.
Hoshi, maybe we should just, step back.
I'm gonna move Stampede out of the way of whatever this is gonna be.
Yeah. Wallaby starts moving away from this encounter.
Yeah.
All right, if you're letting it happen. So she's going and says, "Oh no, you don't. No, you don't, Wisp. Not again." Says, "Stay out of this, Crystal." Says, you ain't. This is private property. You ain't got no warrant. I know because you didn't come to my door. Or do you? I do not. You can't come on my land. I'm gonna have to ask you to please leave. Yes, this is Sloth fighting Sloth. Lyra, excellent observation. Says, just here for the girl. That's all. Says, well, you can come back with a search warrant.
I'm sorry. Stampede doesn't belong to you, right?
Also, she's very high.
She may not belong to
I'm
me.
sure.
I'm well within my rights to arrest her, though. This is my area of expertise.
Arrest? For what?
I'll think of something later.
So you have nothing.
How about theft?
Hell nah. Mr. Nobody's outside now.
Sipping tea.
Yeah.
You're right. I can't come onto your property. But if she happens to wander off, well, she's in my jurisdiction again. Oh, dang. His eyes are going to go pale, and you are going to see the earth beneath you begin to shift.
Hoshi's grabbing Stampede.
That's like against the rules. You're like breaking the cop rules. It's not how cops work.
You know what? I don't think you do have jurisdiction. You know what? My son is the sheriff. I'm gonna go give him a call. Be right back.
Yeah, do it, Crystal.
As she slowly trots away in her tractor. For those of you sticking around, I would like everyone to please roll initiative.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Okay.
I wish I was there to kick Wisp's ass. But I'm also glad I'm not there, because then I would have to confront him about stealing the ball.
13.
Oh man, I feel like I ask this every time. Where's mine? Oh, there it is. I found it. I always find it like right before I have to ask.
I'm pretty sure you always ask.
It's like it's
I
tucked
look at
away.
initiative instead of perception for some reason, just where it is on the sheet.
I just overlook it entirely on the sheet. Yeah. I have rolled a mighty 11.
24.
You know, I'm just gonna do group initiative for mine, so I'll just because that's gonna be a lot of paperwork.
Pretty
Fair.
sure rolling a 45 is illegal in this game.
Yeah, but I'm the DM. I can roll whatever I want. I'm not actually rolling 45. Let me try that again. See, aren't you glad I re-rolled? Okay, so you feel the earth shift beneath you, and you notice 4 distinct bumps popping out of the ground. But the 3 of you are first to act.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kick him in the face.
Kick who in the face?
Wisp.
Okay, you can try.
I'm gonna try my best.
Live the dream.
Okay, I rolled a 14.
Well, a 14 will hit. What's your damage?
It's my strength, right? Yeah, I do 7 physical damage.
Okay. Nope. That was the perfect roll. You just, as you move into kick, there is sort of an invisible field just right in front of you that you just kind of plunk right off of.
Okay. I'll get you next time. For sure.
Hoshi,
Wisp.
what would you like to do? Or, sorry, who's Hoshi's next, or correct, or?
I got 13, so I think
I'm
so.
sorry, so Mr. Nobu, what'd you have?
I had 11,
Yeah,
so
Hoshi's
it should
next.
be.
Well, my goal is to keep Stampede away from Wisp.
Okay, how do you go about accomplishing that goal?
I guess pick her up and just kind of hold her and then wait for him to like try something.
Okay, you can do that. So I guess you're hold your action, or
Yeah.
okay, Mr. Nobody, what would you like to do?
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to run in my baston's out, and I'm going to try to strike him.
Okay, you're striking Wisp.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and roll it.
Or I can really get in good with the boss and strike Wallaby. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see.
Oh my god. Double agent.
Ooh, and that's actually a crit for me. I have improved crits. 3 for this, so I think that puts
That
me at
is-
17.
That is a crit. So, would you like to?
For our listeners, I rolled a 31 total.
So, would you like to up the effect of that, or add another effect, or what would you like to do?
Remind me about effects again. I think I want to do that, but can you do a rundown really quick? Or is that too
Effectively,
much to ask?
potentially, you can try and add another effect onto it, and if I approve of that, that'd be okay.
Like, is there like a list of effects, or just like what's the effect specifically?
I would say, I mean, there is a list of effects, like those are the powers, as well as you could maybe potentially try and add on, I don't know, an affliction or a weaken or something else. So let me just ask, rather than go through all of them, tell me what you think would be a cool thing to try and have happen, and I can interpret that and what type of effect that would be.
Oh, I don't know what would be a cool thing to have happen. What's my other crit options?
You can have an increased effect, so your damage will be increased by 5. Or you can change what happens, like instead of this being a hit, you can change it into something else that might be advantageous.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I'll just increase my damage.
Okay.
So my damage is a base of 4, so I guess that's 9 damage.
Nope. Once again, you're hitting the same barrier that Wallaby is.
Sloth rolled a 32 to Kerby's 31.
Wallaby, can you grab onto him and maybe jump up?
Yeah.
You do notice, by the way, again, he is making absolutely no effort to dodge at all. So it's really, your ability to hit him is only being impeded by his defense, like his physical defense, not his actual dodging.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping Wallaby's able to grab onto him and jump as high as he can. And I'll just kind of run with that.
Okay, well, as we end that turn, I'm just going to give you a chance because Hoshi just picked him. Hoshi, roll a perception.
Okay, is this a danger sense?
It is not.
Dang. My perception's 10. 15.
I'll allow. Now, we'll give you an opportunity if you want to do something about this. You notice that on Stampede's communication device, she received a message from Lazarus.
Okay, I'll quickly read it, I guess.
Lazarus, what did you send her?
This is an evil egg. What? Yeah, probably like this is an evil and then egg emoji. And how is Oreo coming up? Any news?
Hoshi will like respond. Thanks for the info on the egg. Lazarus or Stampede is very high right now. And signs it Hoshi with a little heart.
That's not comforting at all.
Hoshi is not comforting me.
You're literally telling Lazarus that Stampede's high. You're gonna freak Lazarus out.
Hoshi will not elaborate.
Immediately, Lazarus texts back, where you at?
I guess Hoshi will send the name of the farm.
Lazarus is running there. I can't believe you allowed Stampede to get high.
So, Lazarus, we will start you at the bottom of the initiative order. I know that you have quickness, so I would say that you could very easily look up where the farm is as a... what was your speed again?
4 miles in 6 seconds.
But just in an entire round, though, how much is that?
What? 4 miles?
Oh, 4 miles in 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. Okay.
You're the GM. You everything.
That's true.
Whatever you choose is fair.
Okay, I will let you know when you get here. Now, I'm assuming you're going to spend your multiple actions running to get here, correct?
Oh, I'm barreling through the city to get to Stampede. The poor baby.
Knocking cars out of the way.
I'll jump over the cars. I'll be kind of nice. But nothing's stopping me from getting to Stampede.
I love the fact you think of her as a baby.
Well, to be fair, Hoshi's holding her like a baby right now.
Lazarus is kind of a baby, too. Babies have to look after each other.
Yeah. Baby squad.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the rules for spending your whole turn running. So, the 4 bumps that had come out of the ground are going to emerge, and you've actually seen these before. And Wallaby, you're feeling a great deal of unease coming about you as claws and pointed tails and 8 legs begin to pop out of the ground as you see 4 gigantic scorpions. 2 green and 2 black.
Great.
And they are all...
He's got scorpions.
This is the very same scorpions you saw in the first episode, if you were actually here.
Great.
Which some of you weren't.
I was not.
And they are going to move straight towards Hoshi and Stampede. They're going to attempt to grab Stampede from Hoshi.
Mm-mm.
Don't let them take me, Hoshi.
Hoshi, would you like to use your action now?
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Jump very far away from them.
How far?
As far as I can, but staying on the property.
Okay. And now it's Stampede's turn, and we're going to cut back to Stampede's world.
Okay. I know this is like emotional and traumatic and all, but can we hurry it up so my friends don't die?
Okay, well, actually, we are going to do a bit of a time jump now.
Oh.
You and Oreo have lived and survived with each other for years and years, and you don't know if it's why this would make sense, but you've begun to understand that Oreo is not an ordinary skunk. Oreo's a ghost skunk, but maybe even beyond that, not an ordinary ghost skunk even.
Of course not. He's special. He's my best friend.
And in your head, you think, well, you've known Oreo for years, Oreo should grow up. So he does. With you. The two of you, like you've said, have become inseparable. And now you're on the hunt. Oreo may not need to eat anymore, but Stampede needs to eat. You're lying in wait on the trail for those hikers to come by with those delicious graham cracker bags. And sometimes beef jerky, which is gross, but you still need protein, so...
Yeah. Precious graham crackers.
You spot a couple people on the Appalachian Trail. They're walking by. How do you go about... yes, James, I love beef jerky, but I don't think Stampede does. Maybe she...
Oh, Lyra loves beef jerky as well, but Stampede's not a fan.
Beef jerky is good.
I like the spicy kinds.
I've never had beef jerky.
You know, I'm not even gonna... We check that later. All right. So, how do you go about taking their food? See them? They've got big backpacks on. One of them's carrying a tent behind them. These are the long hikers. These are people who are attempting to do the whole trail.
Yes. They probably have a good haul. Stampede is going to wait for them to... She watches from the tree line, and when she pounces, she drops from above directly onto a backpack. So she's going to wait for them to pause and then just rain hell down upon them like a feral child.
Okay, and what's Oreo's role in this?
Oreo is the one that's working on the straps specifically, because that's like the hard part to get them to get their backpacks off. So he slashes the straps while Stampede basically wrestles with the person.
Okay, roll d20.
Okay. Not one.
Okay, you failed your dismount. You kind of just bumped right off the backpack.
Can you use hero points for backstories?
Yes, I will actually allow that.
Okay, I would like to use mine.
Or your luck points as well.
Oh yeah, I do have luck points. Okay, that's not much better. That's a 3. I'm going to use a luck point. Okay, that's a 7. I'm going to use one more luck point because I have 3.
Okay. I guess we'll just burn them.
Okay, there we go. 17.
17. Okay. You know, you've screwed up on the jump, you screwed up on the spin, you screwed up on the grab, but everything just works out. They just they were bending over at the perfect time, and you just land flat on their back. And You scare the crap out of them, and then a skunk runs up and undoes the things. They run. They're like, what the hell?
She hisses, she growls, makes the whole display, and then runs back into the forest on all fours into the brush.
And they don't pursue you. They're really more confused than frightened at this point. And that's when Shira. The ranger station is getting a call. Go ahead and introduce your character.
Well, I am a park ranger, very up and proper. Grew up in Canada and loved parks, and I'm now a park ranger in the US.
And you've got another report of that weird teenager. Or is it a teenager? I don't know. It's all they're so fast. And that skunk have attacked another group of hikers. But you're lucky this time, because over the radio you hear it, and you're not far from the trail. This is the closest you've ever gotten. What do you do?
Gonna crank my golf cart to drive, and rushing towards that. Gonna see about this girl.
Okay. This is a Canadian.
I love Shira. Your native accent is so beautiful.
Who's
Sorry.
Canadian? Okay. Anyway, you meet up with the hikers. They're pretty scared. It's like she just dropped out of the trees, and then a skunk ran right out of that bush right over there, undid my straps, and they were off. It was so fast.
Hiya there. Sorry about the confusion. Just calm down. I'll have all this sorted out. Just leave the feral child to me. I'm gonna go where they pointed that the attacker had come from.
Okay. Roll a d20 to see if you can track her down.
7. As I'm going, I'm being like, hello? Hello?
Well, that's the thing, is that you know this well enough, you can still successfully track her, but the d20 was to see whether or not Stampede. Someone's following you.
Uh-oh.
Or is it... Oreos does it. It's a human. They reek of maple syrup and poutine. I don't know what that is. That was a dumb joke, I apologize. But...
It's delicious. We have to get some. It'll go great with our graham crackers.
Set up another trap?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I guess this is going to be a contested roll. 2 d20s, please.
So 1 from me, 1 from Shira?
Yes.
Got you.
2.
Not much better. 5.
Still better than a 2.
Okay. Our friendly Canadian ranger, you are jumped by a little girl and her skunk. And they knock you off your feet. Oreo starts sniffing through all the pockets in your backpack, but he can't find the exact source of the maple syrup.
Oh my good godness. Oh, hiya there, child. Are you the one who's been attacking all these people?
Give me syrup!
Oh, I do know about that. Do you live out here?
I want to say that the first thing you notice is how terrible Ginny smells. She hasn't had a bath in years, and the reason I brought that up is because you asked where I live. Technically, if this is like, I don't know what season is, but she spent many winters living in the carcasses of animals, like full-on Tauntaun style, to keep warm, so she smells awful. You can tell where she lives, just by the way she smells.
Oh, I was just being polite, but you really do smell. How about you get off of me and I help you find your parents?
No parents. Only syrup.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Canadian. I just smell like that. But I'm sure we can find your parents. They have to be somewhere here.
No. No.
How about we go to, you hold my hand, we go back to the park ranger office and we grab you some food and phone up some people.
I'm gonna look to Oreo and be like, this sounds too good to be true. Is this a trap?
Can I see Oreo?
You can, and Oreo literally stands up on his hind legs and does a very human gesture of a shrug.
Oh, that's quite an interesting skunk you got there.
If I go, give me all food. All the food. Give me all the food.
Well, it seems like you've already been taking all the food, so that's like, if you promise not to steal anymore, I'll give you some food.
Good. Ginny is going to ponder this for a moment. If you give food, no need to steal.
Okay. But you gotta make me a promise that you won't.
She cocks her head at this. She doesn't know what a promise is.
You gotta give me your word. And I'll give you mine.
Syrup.
Yeah, I got some syrup. Some good old make-believe syrup. Back at home.
Okay, so we're now going to cut back to the real world. Top of the round, everyone. Who's doing what? James, actually, first up, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Wallaby, it's your turn. We're back in the real world.
I really want to hug Lyra right now.
I want to hug you all the time.
I guess I'm gonna grab Wisp and then look up at Mr. Nobody.
Oh, the other
Kinda
way
shrug.
around. No, yeah, sorry, I meant to ask Wallaby to grab me instead, and then jump up as high as he could.
He quickly rushes over to Mr. Nobody.
This is interesting. I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, and I guess for a clean take for Lyra, because I think I said at the end of my turn for Wallaby to grab Wisp, I'll just say it to Wallaby. Wallaby, jump me up!
Okay.
Probably could have phrased that better, but yeah.
I think I got it. Grabs onto you and jumps up really high.
How high can you jump up?
I can jump up
Very high.
pretty high, up to a height.
What's your jump rating?
Leaping rank 10.
No, let him get through this sentence. One word at a time.
I have leaping rank 10.
Okay. So.
I'm pretty sure that's 4 miles because I have speed.
Speed and leaping work a little bit different. I just want to double check.
Okay. Just to make this explicit, so Wallaby is jumping Mr. Nobody?
So it's your leaping rank -2 on the ranks and measure scale.
What's the unit?
So you have rank 10, so you're going to -2, and then you're going to look on the ranks and measure scale. So you can jump 1 mile into the air. Wow, that is dangerously high to beat, but you can do it.
All right. I jump a mile into the air.
Alright, Wallaby, let go of me! And then as soon as he lets go, I switch spots with Wisp, or try to.
Okay, what type of roll is that again?
It's a 4-2 save. My DC's higher now. I realize I never actually recalculated the save DC. So the DC is 19, I'm going to put some extra effort into this to treat my rank as 1 higher, so the DC should be 20.
Okay. I'm sorry, buddy. I want this to work for you, but it's going to take you... Here's the thing. It's going to take you a couple turns to fall. You can try again next turn.
Well, I mean, teleportation is just a movement action, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll spend my other action to do it again. Yes.
You succeed.
Yes.
You are sitting in a wheelchair back on the ranch. Wallaby, Wisp is right in front of you.
Hello.
What the hell?
Welcome to the sky.
Now, did that take up Wallaby's whole turn, or just
That
like
was
part
just,
of the turn?
I think because he was grabbing you. That was his action, and then the movement action was the leaping.
Okay.
I mean, you can still use your free actions if you want, which is...
Say hi, wave at him.
I just imagine you guys having a whole conversation while you're falling down.
Okay, Hoshi.
Yes.
You and Stampede are in an opposed strength roll because she starts to jerk violently, like she's trying to jump out of your grasp.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Okay. So just flat strength.
Yep, both of you, right now.
Okay. Okay, not 1.
I got 8.
Because that's a net. Well, actually, what are your strengths?
3.
Mine's 4.
Okay, yes. She's jerking you around, but you managed to hold on to her. The scorpions, however, are going to disappear back underground, and you can see a sort of Bugs Bunny style line straight to you, where they're going to pop up right around you again. Oh, actually, it's your turn first. I'm sorry. Go ahead and do that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get ready to move before it can touch me.
I am going to give them an attack, though, if that's what you are doing this turn.
Okay.
These are all going to be +6. So what is your parry?
My parry is 6. Or, well, yeah, the base number is 6.
So 16 is the number to beat. So, 3 of the claws miss. One of them, though, is going to pop right out of the ground and grab you by the ankle. You are going to need either an opposed strength or an opposed dodge. It's your choice versus their strength.
I have uncanny dodge. Does that come into effect?
Read for me exactly what uncanny dodge does.
Cannot be caught off guard.
This is not being caught off guard. You saw them coming,
Okay.
so they didn't get a bonus because you were unaware of them.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like that doesn't. And it's not an AoE, so. So an opposed strength.
Or dodge, whichever you prefer.
My dodge is better. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
give me a dodge roll.
Okay. 18.
I believe in a tie, the defender has the advantage, so you do manage. Yes, you do get your jump off.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go?
Again, as far as I can, staying on property.
Okay, so you were going to jump right back to where Wisp was, and you see, Wisp is gone, and Mr. Nobody is sitting in his wheelchair.
Is he doing a wheelie in the wheelchair?
I think I tried to a couple of times, like, ow, how does he do this? I keep snagging my finger in the wheels.
Oh, hey, what's going on?
Oh, nothing much. I think we're gonna get some tea, and I don't do anything because it's not my turn, but yeah. You think there's still tea over there?
Probably. Oh,
Awesome.
maybe, yeah. She seems to like it.
Wait, is the tease what got her high to begin with?
It was a different tea.
I wonder which one I ordered. I better go clarify.
You probably just got sweet tea.
Ugh.
All right. We are. I am going to say though there's not going to go into effect at this turn, but there is help is on the way. That two things you're going to hear sirens in the distance, but you are also going to see a bunch of the dogs have rushed in. Some of them have gone immediately for the puppies and have picked them up and are running away with them. Others are charging the scorpions.
Dog army.
We're going to cut back to Stampede now. So, your parents have finally arrived, as well as a couple news crews at the ranger station for the long-lost Ginny Harlow, who somehow survived in the wilderness and ended up hundreds of miles from where their parents said that they had lost her. Somehow. This is truly an inspirational story. And before your parents even come in, there are already news crews who beat them to you, and they're bashing on the window and waving at you.
Now, honey, you don't have to speak with any strangers you don't want to. But your parents are on their way.
I would also say, and I'm just throwing this out as an insight to the ranger friend, you did not call any news crews.
Okay.
Do you choose to share that information?
No. I am completely in control of this situation.
Ginny, how did you survive? Are you happy to see your parents? Why is there a skunk in there?
Just keep on eating your maple syrup banana.
What a good snack.
It's just a banana with maple syrup on it.
I mean, that could work if you put nuts on it, I think, but...
I know, it's not like I haven't done it before.
Why aren't so many people here?
There's just... It seems just some people are interested about you.
Do they want to hurt me?
I highly doubt it, but let's not give them a chance to. Let's just wait for your parents to come. I'm sure they're on their way, worried sick.
After nearly 10 hours pass, eventually a station wagon pulls up, and 3 individuals get out. Ginny, you sort of recognize 2 of them. The third one is an older man. You don't really recognize him, but you feel, I don't know, a strange warmth coming from him. The younger of the 2 go immediately to the news crews. The older man walks in, knocks on the door, takes his hat off, and says, "Hello, this must be the right place, I think."
Hiya there. You are?
I'm Ginny's grandfather.
Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Ranger Kennedy.
So he is going to, just with the look of, I don't know, a lot of emotions flooding in at this moment, but he eventually decides to kneel in front of you, say, "Do you remember me?"
She just stares with like this sort of defensive posture and she doesn't say anything.
"I haven't seen you since you were 4 years old. It's been so long. But I remember," and he's going to fish out of his pocket and produce a strawberry hard candy, and says, "You loved these." He's going to hold it up in front of you.
Snatch it. Just real quick.
I'm sorry, you're going to what?
Snatch it, and then go back to hugging my knees to my chest. I don't make eye contact.
That's okay. You know, this will take time, I'm sure.
She's been like that since yesterday. I'm sure it'll take some adapting to.
I have some pictures. He's gonna also fish out of his other pocket just pictures of you as younger, of him holding you, of he's going to hand them to you.
When you say you mean Stampede?
Yeah, Stampede.
Okay.
She'll snatch it, like she did with the candy. And try to put it in her mouth.
No, it's not food. That's not food. These are... that's alright. I still have the film. I can make more, I guess.
She'll spit it out. Like,
That's you. That's you as a baby, right there.
she cocks her head at it. Like, oh, I was a baby?
Are you actually saying that out loud?
No. She doesn't say anything.
So not long after that, the door bursts open. A bunch of the reporters come in with their cameras, and the parents say, "Oh, Ginny, you're alive! We're so happy to see you!"
Oh, thank God.
I imagine you've been worried sick.
Of course. And the Merle, after the initial greeting, doesn't turn away from the cameras as she slowly backs up and tries to put her head right next to yours.
Ginny is still clinging on to Ranger Kennedy.
Arrow, over here. It's our Ginny.
It's all right, Ginny. Don't you remember your folks? They'll give you food and take care of you. It's okay.
She just buries her face into your pant leg.
Oh, honey. It's okay. Don't worry. We found you. We found you. You're not lost anymore.
Jinjin, we've been worried sick about you. You're so good at hide and seek. You would not believe how good this kid is at hide and seek.
Ooh, were you playing hide and seek when she got lost?
Yes, we were.
Oh, and question is, why didn't you notify authorities about her being lost?
Well, we did, but she was, that was in Virginia. This is North Carolina. We have no idea how she got all the way out here.
Ooh, that is strange. Well, she's been attacking some visitors lately for food, but I imagine she was very hungry.
That's my Ginny. Always attacking strangers.
She's a bit shy, but she really gets along with her friend over here. Oreo, I think he's called.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but that's just not going to work out. You're going to have to take the skunk. Listen, and I'm going to... Ginny, she's going to grab you by the elbow. Boy, it's time to go home, sweetie. Come say hi to all these nice people with the cameras.
No, home is here.
I say roll a d20.
Okay.
Can I adopt her?
Nope.
13.
Okay, well, you do manage to jerk yourself away. For now.
I run back behind Ranger Kennedy.
But eventually, after they continue to talk with the news for a while, you are forced to go with them. And they throw Oreo out of the car.
Before
I'm screaming. I scream.
Before she goes, I give her a big hug, like bear hug, and say, "It's all right. You're going home now. And just remember, If you ever need anything, Canada's up there if anything, and everyone smells like maple syrup up there. But you got your parents now. Go home with your folks. That's your people now.
For the first time in I think about 5 years, Ginny receives a hug, and for the first time in about 5 years, she'll hug somebody back. And just, leave Ranger Kennedy. But yeah, if they throw Oreo out of the car window, Ginny's screaming. Just the whole hysterically, like a banshee.
Unfortunately, they are going to do that. And Meryl kind of ignores it, just keeps driving. Says, Meryl, what are we going to do? She whispers over there.
I don't know. Get her. Look, there are other skunks. Get one without the stinky pot, maybe.
We're not having a skunk in the home.
Well, they don't have to stink. You can take out the stinky pot. Maybe we'll get a cat that kind of looks like a skunk.
All right, we're going to cut back to reality. Wallaby, it's your turn. You and Wisp are falling, and you are quickly approaching terminal velocity.
Can I do like a cool anime move where I grab Wisp and spin around really fast and then throw him at the ground?
Seismic toss.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Naruto? It's gonna be like Leaf Hurricane, like Rock Lee.
You may try.
Okay.
I was thinking seismic toss like Charizard.
So roll to grab. That's just a regular attack. Unarmed attack, that is.
Natural 20. 29.
Okay, that will hit, definitely. All right, and now we're going to do an opposed strength roll.
I got a 24.
And Wisp, for a guy who spends all of his time reading and letting magic move him around, not particularly strong. So yeah, you are now holding on to Wisp, and he's gonna say, Wallaby, how do you think this is gonna end for you?
I'm gonna throw you at the ground.
Mm-hmm. And what happens when I live and then I kill you?
Look, I don't know. I don't think about stuff that far ahead.
Yes, that much is true.
I feel like you're insulting me or something.
Cut to Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody, what are you up to now?
Where's Wisp at this point? Has he been thrown into the ground yet, or?
No, he is falling. It's going to take more than one turn to fall.
Okay. Can I have retroactively spent my hero point to do the extra effort so I'm not fatigued?
No.
Said no?
No.
Okay.
But fatigue does not. You just take a short rest after this, you'll be fine.
Sure, but if I wanted to do more extra effort, I guess I'll just have to spend the hero point then. I mean, there's not really too much for me to do, I feel, so I'm just going to be standing by.
Well, there are a bunch of scorpions that are attacking Hoshi. You can go.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, I think Hoshi got it. No,
Okay, wow.
Yeah, what's harassing Hoshi right now?
Scorpions.
Giant scorpions.
Oh, Hoshi definitely got it.
There's
No,
The dogs are there.
Are these
yeah.
normal sized scorpions, or?
No. Yeah, again, you were not here for the first.
Come on,
Episode, but
Kerby.
They were fairly
You have
large.
to help out the dogs. Do it for dogs. Do it for dogs.
I'm gonna go check on my tea.
Come on, they're sponsoring us.
I used 2 actions to move in the house, check on my tea. No,
Wow, that's harsh.
yeah, yeah, I guess I will use my movement action to get into that mess of scorpions. Sure.
Well, considering I moved back to where you are, so you could literally just wait until they do something.
Yeah, that's an option. If you want to wait by Hoshi, because you know they're coming for Stampede, you can wait to withhold your action until they pop up, if that's something you want to do.
Sure, I'll do that.
Okay. Hoshi. You are going... And Hoshi and Stampede, I'm going to need another opposed strength roll, because there was more jerking around in that part of the memory.
I am so sorry. I keep forgetting that when I do that, it affects things. But I am rolling like crap tonight.
I got 22.
I got a 2.
Hoshi, you're just banana strong. You got Stampede. You're good. All right, so let's do the dog is more of a mob. It doesn't actually have a bunch of attack rolls because I don't want to do them. So
It's fair.
You know what I really feel like?
What do you really feel like?
Maple syrup banana.
Sounds pretty good.
I don't know.
Sadly, the dogs descend on the scorpions, but they are just their hides are too thick for them. They don't know how to fight giant scorpions. This is new for them. They just started, and because they rolled a nat 1.
Oh, we believe in you, puppers.
You shouldn't, because 3 of the scorpions attack him. Well, one of them doesn't manage much, but 2 of them just start tearing through them, and they just disappear into ectoplasm.
Okay, good. You clarified these were ghost dogs, not physical dogs. Oh gosh, my heart.
One of them, however, does descend back into the ground and is going for Hoshi again. Hoshi.
Yes.
It does manage to grab you.
Uh-oh.
You are going to need to now an opposed strength or an opposed dodge to be grappled.
Dodge. 19.
That is not right. Hold on. Sorry, let me try that again. Nope. Unfortunately, it actually wasn't trying to grab you. It is now grabbing Stampede.
So does it have to be a different move, or?
This was mostly to avoid it grabbing Stampede, so it now has a lock on Stampede, and it will maybe do something next turn. Lazarus. You are exhausted. You have run further and faster than you have constantly before, just in your panic, but you can see the ranch in the distance, or what you think is the ranch, because there is a lot of commotion going on out there.
Probably past the cops.
And you will join in the next turn.
Oh, thank God. I'm just looking for Stampede amongst all the chaos.
And we're going to take our break there, because we went really long. And we're back. And we're going to start once again with Stampede. Stampede, you see yourself in the car driving away. This pain of being separated from what has been your only friend for many years. And then he just evaporates before your eyes. And much in the same way you had first seen him, you see that shape in your head again.
For it, I focus on it.
And effortlessly, he's back in the seat right next to you.
I stop screaming.
Your parents... Oh, I don't know what Earl does, but Merle turns around and says, "Oh, how did you do that? Pull the car over, Earl."
I start screaming again.
We threw that thing real hard. Let's just throw it again.
Okay, so they are going to...
Can I defend Oreo?
You can try. Roll d20.
11.
And what do you do?
I'm just trying to cover Oreo with my body. They'll literally have to tear me off the seat before they can get to Oreo.
Meryl's gonna turn around and say, she's gotta go to sleep eventually. We'll deal with it then.
It likes it in the woods, Ginny. That's where it belongs.
I belong too.
No, you belong in a house.
Listen,
You know?
we have a schedule for Dr. Phil in 6 hours. We don't have time for this.
Oh, right.
Although I'm
Okay,
saying
let's
that
go.
I don't actually know where that's filmed. It might be on the opposite coast, but
I guess we should get going then.
I'm sorry. It might be. I'm sorry, fans at home. It might be a different dog show.
Dr. Bill.
Dr. Bill. All right.
Dr. Bill.
And Stampede, you watch as all of this melts away. It melts away, and you see a vast, empty, barren landscape. But you're not a little girl anymore. You're back to who you were when you started this journey.
Oh, thank God.
And you see Oreo, and Oreo is on another side of a vast chasm. And there's a spectral bridge that extends halfway from his side to yours. Descending from above you is sort of an angelic version of Crystal, who comes down and he says, "So, I'll ask you again. What is the source of your pain?" And I think the answer is obvious.
My past?
Well, of course your past, but your parents. They abandoned you. They used you. They left you alone. And you're still carrying all that weight.
What do I do with it?
You gotta let it go, Ginny. You gotta move on from it. It will always be part of you, but you can't let it control your life anymore. It's what's stopping you from building the other half of this here bridge. I'm going to cut back to reality for a moment now. Wallaby. Wisp is going to make one more attempt before you crash on the ground to break free.
Okay.
Let's do another opposed strength roll, please.
Good luck.
I got a 19.
Well, there was never a high chance he could beat that, but that rolling a 2 certainly didn't help. Okay, start of the round. Wallaby and Wisp crash into the earth and leave a big hole in it.
Ew.
Wallaby, would you like to do anything to lessen the blow for you, or are you just going to hold on till the last second?
The only thing he's going to do is try to finagle it so that Wisp lands down and that he lands on top of Wisp.
Bagel the bagel.
If you're going to do that, if you're not going to do your normal stuff to prevent you from harming from your jumps, I'm going to need you to roll toughness roll, please.
Okay. I rolled a 13. That's not great.
It's not. What I'm going to tell you, though, is that this is going to get through Wisp, and he is going to be... You're going to see the field that's protecting him around his body begin to shatter a bit. Not completely, but you can now see the physical barrier, which is usually invisible, start to crack, and it's now the cracks are fully visible. I'm going to have you take a -2 to all your future toughness rolls.
Yeah!
But
How'd you like that?
You good?
You managed to harm a character I did not plan to get harmed. So
We got him.
I'm legitimately impressed.
I'm just imagining Wallaby still laying on the ground, just kind of shakily, puts a thumbs up.
Although I did stat him, so really that's sort of what I'm asking for, I guess. Alright, you know what? I'm sorry, we're going to have to retcon a bit, or rather, Mr. Nobody. Because I didn't give you your reaction when the scorpion popped up last time. So it's your turn now. I'm going to give you two actions this turn, just to make up for that.
Okay. I think you were saying that last round the scorpion is locked on or has grabbed on.
One of the scorpions has grabbed on the Stampede.
Okay. Well, that can't happen. I'm going to switch places with Stampede.
Okay, Stampede, I believe, is currently defenseless.
Yeah.
So
And in my arms.
that will be an automatic. Stampede, Hoshi disappears from Hoshi's arms, and you are now cradling Mr. Nobody.
Hoshi drops him.
Hey, what's the matter? I'm going to then strike that scorpion.
All right, roll the attack.
I rolled a 25.
This game is so weird. 25 will definitely hit. Is that a crit for you?
No, it's a nat 11. It's no crit. So that's just 4 damage.
That will still damage them.
Awesome.
They're
That
pretty
need to get stronger.
They're pretty tough, but you knocked some sense into them. And you have one more action.
I'm going to strike that same scorpion.
Go for it.
22.
That will hit, and now they're at a -1. That will not harm them.
Well, that's just rude.
And you are currently grabbed because you have taken Stampede's place.
I know. This is what I want.
The one in the wheelchair now.
Yep. So Hoshi's like right there, so.
Hoshi,
Yes.
you are feeling a tugging at your neck. At least that was. Let me ask. I guess I'm pretty sure you were wearing Rage as a necklace, were you not?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Rage begin to glows, and it's dragging you towards Stampede.
No.
It's your turn now. Go right ahead.
Do I know why it's doing this?
Roll an insight if you'd like. This is going to be pretty difficult.
Okay, well, let me see what my insight is and see if I should even try. I could try it. 13. Never mind.
You're not quite sure what Rage is doing.
Don't like it. But I am going to grab the handlebars of the wheelchair and get away from the scorpions.
Okay. I'm going to just do a quick roll. Hoshi,
Yes.
the necklace yanks so hard it breaks itself, and it flies and floats right over Stampede's body.
Grabbing it. Nope.
Roll an attack.
Just straight attack.
Straight attack.
So strength or like.
This is an unarmed attack. So this would be 1d20 plus your fighting, and if you have any unarmed skill.
Fighting. I think that counts as unarmed.
What does?
Claw.
No, because you're not using them.
Okay. So just fighting.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my point because that was bad.
Okay.
19.
19. You will successfully grab onto the necklace, and now I'm going to need an opposed strength check between the two, you and the necklace.
Oh god. Oh. 13?
Well, Sloth rolled a 1.
A nat 1. You are very lucky.
Oh.
So, Here's what's happening, though. You're being dragged by this necklace, but you are holding on to it as it's moving closer and closer to Stampede. And I will give you an opportunity next turn to interfere with what's going on. Because you're right up in there.
Yeah.
But let's roll for the dogs and the scorpions now. Okay, well, the dogs did a little better this time.
Yay.
This dice roller really loves to give me nat ones tonight. It is not on my side.
Use your physical
Good.
dice.
Okay,
No, it's okay.
well, the 3 scorpions who are off on the other side of the field fighting the dogs all are pretty hurt by them. The one nearest that Mr. Nobody was fighting. Which one was that? Oh, I didn't do the -1. Oh, actually, no, they all take damage. I'm sorry, because one of these didn't have -1. So yeah, the dogs managed to bite on the scorpions. They're tearing them to shreds. Or trying to, anyway. The scorpions will retaliate. A few more of them are knocked about, and they have their ectoplasm. Mr. Nobody, you're going to get very special attack, because the scorpion who had grabbed onto you is going to emerge fully from the ground, and it's going to attempt to stick its sting into you.
All right.
Now, because you are currently grappled in the same way you are currently, what is that? Hindered and vulnerable.
Okay.
So your active defenses are halved.
It's a good thing those are super high.
So what is your parry?
My parry is now a 4.
Oh, you are so lucky. You have no idea how nasty this venom is.
Oh.
Yes, so you, even though the claw is on your foot, you narrowly manage to swing out of the way and it sticks right into the ground. You lucky duck.
When Lazarus arrives, everybody's just gonna be so fucked up.
That reminds me, Lazarus, you arrive. It is now your turn.
Oh, she's being dragged by apparently nothing that she's holding on to.
The Wallaby looks like he's about to pass out,
Oh my god.
and nobody is fighting a giant scorpion.
If Lazarus looks at Hoshi, she's gonna be like, get Stampede away from me, but stay on this property, please.
Yeah. Somebody needs to fight this scorpion.
Where is Wallaby?
He's standing right in front of Wisp,
In a hole.
in a small hole.
Which may or may not be someone's grave. We'll see.
Can I reach him? Like, I want to make sure he's a safe distance away from, like, the scorpions, because it's not looking good. Like,
I'm sorry,
can I
You're looking for who to be a safe distance away from the scorpions?
go pick up Wallaby?
If Wallaby allows you to pick him up, then yes, you can. Wallaby, Lazarus shows up and is trying to pick you up off of Wisp.
I'll be fine. Can I help?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, go to Stampede.
You see Hoshi holding air, apparently slowly being dragged towards Stampede. Hey, Lazarus!
Hey, this is what I'm gonna do.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna run a mile in one direction,
Uh-huh.
leave Stampede there, and then come back.
Okay.
Is there a mile of this property?
No, it is not that big.
Okay, I'm gonna run far, but not a mile.
Okay.
Is she okay?
She is mumbling now. Oh, I'm sorry, you were asking Hoshi.
She's fine. She's just very high.
How's she looking, Sloth?
She is mumbling, delirious, barely conscious.
She's got screaming at least.
She was screaming?
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to cut back into Stampede's mind. Stampede. Clouds begin to gather above you. A lightning storm pops in, and then the sky just erupts into a brilliant red light. As another figure descends next to the spectral crystal. You recognize this entity. You've met him before. It's Rage.
Not you again.
And he's going to come down and says, screw all of that. Namby-pamby bullshit. That was intentional. I'm not apologizing for that one. It says, your pain isn't what's holding you back. Your pain is what gave you strength. Your pain is what fuels your rage. Don't build this namby-pamby ridge. Take that pain. Turn it into something better, like a kick-ass ramp to jump over.
Ramp does sound cool. But how did you get here?
I've been here before, don't you remember?
But you're not supposed to be here anymore.
And as you say that, as you see him sort of start to fade a bit, says, oh, damn it. Hold on.
You know what? You're the reason I lashed out at Oreo anyways. Get out of here.
The storm is sort of just fading in and out. I mean, real world, the reason for this is that you're being moved further away from him. But make your choice, and he's just gonna vomit out a giant flaming motorcycle. Turn your... And he just disappears.
I'm gonna choose the bridge. I remember the last time Rage was here and it wasn't good, and Oreo actually ended up getting hurt. So
I think that's the wise choice. And she's going to offer you a hand.
we'll take it.
Let's walk the bridge together. Let's go find Oreo. And as you walk and you feel that you're finally acknowledging and accepting what happened to you, hopefully you're healing. At least a little bit.
Yeah. I think so.
And the bridge begins to form, the other half. And Oreo starts to cross, first a little reluctantly, as the bridge has been a little shaky the other times he's tried, but then as soon as he's stable, he's going to start running towards you.
Oh, I'd start sprinting.
And Crystal lets you go. We're going to cut to the real world, where real-life Oreo is beginning to form in Stampede's arms.
Yay!
Yay.
Well, real ghost life Oreo.
Semi-permeable.
Back to the start of the round.
Could I still attack one of the scorpions? Or did it take my... No, don't worry. If it took
this
my
turn,
action
yes,
to get...
but we're not retconning last turn.
Okay.
Wallaby, what are you doing?
I'm gonna kick Wisp as hard as I can.
Just kick the paraplegic while he's down. Oh, we're
He deserves
horrible. He's an asshole.
Roll an attack.
I rolled a 24.
That will hit. Can you damage him, though?
I do 7 damage.
Nat 20.
Oh god. Just give up. It's all over.
Mr. Nobody, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use an action to strike.
The scorpion once again?
Yeah.
Go for it.
28 total.
That will definitely hit.
And I do 4 damage.
And this one, I believe, is at -2 now.
I'm at -2?
No, he is at -2 for
okay.
damage rolls.
Mm.
Yep. That wasn't a crit, though, was it?
It was not, no.
It was not. Okay. So, it is going to release you after doing that. Hoshi, Rage has been a bad boy, and now he's trying to move towards Stampede once again. What are you gonna do?
Still gonna hold on to him like you're not doing it.
Okay, I would like opposed strength checks for Rage.
$19.
Yep, you wrestle him to the ground, and you pin your glowing necklace to the ground.
I'm the boss here.
And after a little bit, this is the moment where Stampede makes a decision. Rage just gives up.
Okay, good.
Okay, dogs, scorpions, then Lazarus. That'll hit. Oh. That one's in bad shape. So is that one. That one's doing just fine. Alright, but the dogs really are tearing through the other three. And it's now Lazarus' turn. So we have 4 now fairly injured giant scorpions, and Wisp, who just has Wallaby just standing on top of him trying to kick him in the face.
Okay, I have no idea what the deal with Wisp, and I'm too scared to confront him because I stole his egg. So I'm gonna attack one of the scorpions.
Which one? There's 3 who are off in the field fighting with the dogs, and there is 1 who is pretty close to Mr. Nobody and Hoshi and Wallaby.
The one next to my friends.
Okay. Run over, roll and attack, please.
I don't know if that'll hit. It's a 13.
That will not hit.
Nope.
Alright, and scorpions are now going to attack, because I believe I forgot their turns. That's okay.
They're having a
forgive
bad
you.
time.
That's fine. We're all friends here.
Tell that wisp in the hole.
Okay, so the first 3 are going to be going after the dogs. The last one will be going after Lazarus.
Come at me.
Lazarus, what's your parry?
9.
Well, you also definitely avoid the green stinger. Very lucky. One of the dogs is not so lucky, gets stabbed, and then poof, disappears. And there's a new member to the initiative order, Stampede. You wake up, Oreo's on top of you, licking your face.
Oh my gosh.
And if you take the time to look around, you'll notice all hell is broken loose.
Oh no. I spring out of the wheelchair.
Wheelchair.
Yes, thank you. And I'm going to quickly nullify magic on the scorpions.
Okay. So, remind me again how this power works. I have you written it down for me, so I don't have to remember.
It's a ranged attack check, and then an opposed check of my nullify rank and the will of the target.
Okay, go ahead and make the ranged attack check.
Okay. That's going to be a 23 because I switched dice.
That will hit. You're on the good juju dice now?
Yeah.
Alright, the scorpions will. What's the number to beat?
The number to beat is if I'm a rank 10, would the number be 10 or
no,
20?
It would be, I believe, 10 plus 10 this case. So
Yeah, for 20.
nope, it's still standing.
Ah, dang. Okay, I will. Who's around me that needs healing?
Me.
Okay.
I think I'm good.
I think
would like-
everybody but Wallaby is fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna heal Wallaby.
What's the range on that?
Range is I have 30-foot radius in all directions.
Nope, no, not close enough.
Close enough.
I did take you kind of far.
Oh dang. Okay. I'm gonna try to just yeah, I'll run over closer to the hole, and Can I try nullifying again since I have 3 actions?
Why do you have 3 actions?
I don't know, because my brain made that. Okay.
Yeah, so
Look in Oreo.
She said she had 3 actions.
We're not playing Pathfinder, sorry.
Pathfinder was Tuesday. Pathfinder was yesterday. Yeah, Oreo's gonna do some stuff then. If he can. Yes?
Yeah. What would Oreo like to do?
Okay, Oreo would like to attack a scorpion.
Okay. How fast can Oreo run?
He has no speed, so
Okay, so he can make it 30 feet. I know he has a range attack. What's the range on that?
range is 25 feet at no cost and 50 feet at a -2 disadvantage, and so on.
Okay, you can do it at you can attack one of the scorpions at -2.
Okay, I'll try.
Which one? I have 2 black ones and a green one fighting the dogs, and 1 green one that's trying to stab Lazarus most recently.
Okay, I'll do the one that's trying to stab Lazarus.
All right, go ahead and roll the attack.
That's 17, so 15 at -2.
That will not hit.
Okay.
But you all sort of catch a familiar scent of Oreo.
We're back, baby! I'll just be like, what's going on?
I made that stink anyway.
Okay, Wisp.
He's back.
Wisp, by the way, now annoyed enough to actually take an action, is going to... Wallaby, I'm going to need you to make a dodge roll, please.
Gladly. I rolled a 14. That's not great.
It's not great, no, and now I'm going to need a fortitude save.
I'm going to use a hero point to re-roll that dodge.
Okay,
Oh, I rolled a 1.
that's a net 1, yeah. So,
Alright, I'll make a fortitude save.
thank you.
Well, I'm going to pull out my real dice, I think.
Okay, that was always an option. Wallaby, you turn into a fly.
Oh.
Cool.
Buzz, motherfucker.
This is, or rather, an arrogant net, and Wisp is going to stand up, and he sees Lazarus is here now. It says, and he's just going to announce, "Where is it you think you can go where I can't follow, Lazarus?"
To this really cool mansion that doesn't exist.
This can all be over. Just give back what you took.
I'm sorry, I don't have it with me. Can I give you an IOU?
He's not going to respond to that. It's now at this moment. I think yes. This is the round now. The police are finally going to show up. Remember, kids, when seconds matter, the police are only minutes away. Which is why, also arriving up with a pickup truck is Crystal, who is going to attempt to ram that into Wisp.
Yes, Crystal! I love her. She's amazing.
That will hit.
I hope this isn't one of those things where we need a Wisp around to turn me back from a fly into a person.
I'm sure nullify magical.
Oh my goodness.
He just got run over.
For the second time this match, you're going to see further cracks in Wisp's outer shell.
Oh my god. He is not having a good time.
This dice roller is just not doing great for me.
He started it.
Police are going to show up. So, the sheriff is going to come out of his car as a young-looking guy, pretty skinny as a beanpole. Has the same hair color as Crystal. And says, now, you've all had your fun. Let's stop what we're doing. Everybody, put our weapons down and let's talk this out.
Tell it to him.
We could exit the initiative order if you'd like, or we could continue fighting. What's the group's decision?
I'm fine with dropping out of initiative.
Yeah,
I want a moment to catch up with everybody.
I'm just glad that Stampede's okay.
I'm a fly. I have no opinion.
Oh yeah, there is a, I don't know if anyone saw that, but there is a fly that's buzzing around your heads.
I roll magic to see if that's a magic fly that might be my friend.
Can't you talk with animals?
I can.
Yeah, just
Bugs
talk
aren't
to the
technically
fly.
animals. They're insects.
Are insects not animals?
I can still technically talk to bugs. Because I can talk to spiders and... Well, spiders are arachnids. I know this, but I can still talk to bugs.
They have an exoskeleton. They're a bug.
I think the definition of an animal is just any organism on Earth that's not a human. Except bacteria? No. I don't know.
I'm confused. When did insects stop being animals?
No, they are. This is not a debate. They are animals.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to talk to the fly that keeps batting your hair?
Yeah. Just be like, go bother a cow or something. This is not the...
Look, there's dog poop over there.
Oh, Stampede, thank God.
Oh. Why do you have an Australian accent? And why do you sound like my friend Wally?
It's Stampede. It's me. I'm a fly now. My dreams are over.
Well, what are you gonna do as a fly now?
I don't know. I guess just fly around.
No.
Is that nice to you?
It's okay, buddy. It'll be okay. We'll nullify magic on him.
Oh, thank God.
So, I am, unfortunately, because we are running out of time, I'm going to wrap this up, but we can continue this conversation, but here's the important point. Crystal walks up and says, I can't make any guarantees, but as long as you stay here, I don't think Wisp is going to be a problem for you anymore.
Stay here? Like, live here?
Well, I mean, probably can't live here, you got your own stuff to do, but, I have something. Maybe you want money to send you a copy. She's going to pull up her phone, and she's going to play the moment of a video that she had taken when Wisp had lost his cool and assaulted the Wallaby.
Oh. Okay, yeah. You're right.
My fans are not gonna like that at all.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
Here's what we discussed. Because none of y'all, by the way, have jurisdiction out here. This is well beyond the city limits. He just used his powers on my property, which he was trespassing on. He can get in a lot of trouble for this.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's still going to be a thorn in your side, but he's backing off for now. As you see, they're literally putting Wisp in the back of the sheriff's car. Which,
Do you want his wheelchair?
Don't forget the wheelchair.
I mean, you know Wisp. They're not actually a threat to him, but he's...
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Stampede. Big yoga ball? Yeah, super evil.
Oh yeah, was that what that egg thing was about?
Yeah, prayers all over it. Yeah, probably not good to like take out anywhere.
Yeah, if it's got prayers on it, you don't open that.
I think we just keep it in the mansion then. Also, thank you guys. I love you all so much. I can't believe you were going through all that for me while I was tripping balls.
Yes, we're gonna have a serious conversation about that. Drugs are not the way,
I
miss.
know. It was necessary. I
Oh,
promise
you
you
got
will
Oreo
not
back.
In no scenario are drugs necessary.
Oreo.
Crystal picked up Oreo and is holding him up there. Ain't he cute?
He's my best friend.
Well,
I'm glad he's back.
I got a broken fence and a messed up field, and I got some dogs to resummon. But y'all make yourselves at home. We're gonna
Thank you for your hospitality. I got a tower to build.
All right. Well, we're gonna end it there for tonight. Thank you all for coming. Hope you had a good time.
I just realized Hoshi brought lunches so they could all eat their lunch.
Oh yeah,
Is there a post-credit scene? Just eating
Yeah.
lunch together? Yeah.
yeah. Just
Awkwardly,
eating a
it's like the
bento
shawarma scene, but we're all just eating bentos.
You ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, in the
1,000.
middle of a field.
Yeah.
Nobody looks at Wallaby while eating this lunch and says, "So, Wallaby, what's the buzz?"
Wallaby does not understand that you're joking and just starts talking to you about things in his life.
Just throwing this out here, the shawarma scene really bothers me. Because if you look in the background, there's an extra who keeps sweeping the same spot the entire scene. They never move. They never actually sweep anything. I get that I'm not supposed to be looking at them, but...
Well, to be fair, Captain America's covering his face because Chris Evans had a beard.
That's true. All right, well, good night, everyone. See you next month.
Good night.
Night.
All right.
Good night.